Shalom, shalom, Yasha Allah. I want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakadash, which in the Petty Hubaton is correct names of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you sister brothers living this truth, and shalom to you brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Shalom. About to do a quick lesson, Yasha Allah, show we in the times of Jacob's trouble. It's about to be coming up real soon. A lot of Eves, a lot of Jakes are feeling it. They're having dreams and visions about it. And you can just tell that it's about to happen real soon. And I'm going to show two clips. One is going to be a vision or a dream that Eve had. And then the other one's going to be something that like somebody filmed that's happening in real time that the mainstream media is not really talking about. And they totally relate to each other. And we're going to tie it all together biblically through the prophecies that's happening in our book to show us what time it is. The times that we're in, the days be evil. You know, Esau's about to come down with great wrath because he's been found out. You know, it's over with for him. So now he has to go ahead and do a genocidal campaign to try to get rid of the children of Israel, starting with you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, and you Hispanics, the Latinos. Y'all make up the 12 tribes of Israel. Esau has to do something about that. And he's going to do it by Revelation chapter 13. He's going to use it with a mark of the beast, a microchip, a way to brand you to where you will be no good and acceptable to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. So no further ado, let's watch the vision by Eve. And then we're going to show you that this was indeed biblical. And I had a dream about Jacob's trouble. It was more so about the chaos from the people. Hers is going to be more about the military, how they're going to be, you know, doing what they do, how you know how Esau do, you know, and that's very scriptural. So let's check her out. Make sure my volume right. Check out her vision. She just had her dream.
So, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Britt, today, and I just wanted to share this dream with you guys. I know some people are like, oh, it's just a dream or whatever. Well, I don't believe God shows you anything. I believe God shows me everything. I believe that God talks to me in my dreams in so many ways. And when something is about to happen or go down, like literally God gives me a vision or dream. So I'm not trying to have anybody interpret anything. It's just I know when I have these dreams, and it's like, this is not the first time that I had a dream of war. This is a feeling that made me feel like it's coming sooner than we think. And all I was like, I was in my dream, I was crying, I was praying, and I could feel, it was like I was crying and praying, but I also can feel the pain of the people. I can feel their emotions in the dream. I can feel how they was in distress and scared and fearful, but it was like I wasn't scared and fearful. It was just like I was just calling on to God, because it's like at this point, like only person that can handle this is God. So, in the dream, I was right here in my house, and I had my cousins over here, my brothers and sisters was over here for some reason, and we was outside in the back on my deck, and out of nowhere it was like military everywhere. They was in this. I try to make sure I pay attention to everything, every detail. So I'm just paying attention, zooming in, and they had on all black. I was like, I ain't never seen military with all black. They had on all black. They had like, it was so much stuff going on, and it was like, give me your ID, give me your ID. They was like asking for our IDs to verify, like, I don't know why, but it was just like, give me your ID. And I'm like, that's stupid. So next thing you know, the train was going really fast, and it came off the track, and it's just stuff like right behind my house is a train track. So the train fell off and all this stuff, material came out or whatever. And next thing you know, I can feel the emotions of the people. I can feel the cry and the hurt and the confusion of the people of like, what's going on? Why is this happening? But while they saying that, I'm looking up to the sky and the whole sky is filled with like military helicopters, military jets, military everything. So I'm like, I could feel how the people feeling, but also I'm feeling some type of way too. So I just wasn't scared. I was just broke out in prayer and crying out to God. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on? And then I got this straight into my head, like as I was thinking is why I'm sleeping and when I woke up. And it said, don't worry, because these things are meant to happen and these things are meant to take place. You know what I'm saying? He said, don't worry, but prepare yourself for my coming. Time is ticking. Things is about to unfold. Things is about to happen, and we're going to see it in our lifetime. We're going to see it in our generation, and our children's generation. They're going to see it too.
So that right there, y'all saw was a real heavy vision by the sister, man. And I truly believe that that vision she had was from Yahweh Bashmi Awashah, because it perfectly, everything she said is like, you can tell the Bible said that's going to happen. And I like how she said that the Most High told her that these things must come to pass. It must happen. That's true. The Lord has to purge out all the undesirables of our nation, man. These jakes are stiff-necked. Then all kinds of abominable acts. They don't want to listen. And they have the stench of Babylonian ways and customs, and Esau Edom on them. So they got to be purged out. And what better way than to have Esau come down on them with great wrath? Because we told them that Esau Edom is the devil. They don't believe us. So what better way than Esau put that gun to your face and get the blamming on you? Then you going to know. So let's get to the scriptures. Very, very powerful vision, man. Let's prove that right there first. I didn't have it on the holster, so let me go get that. To show you. And there's a lot of Jakes having them type of dreams, man. I've seen some on TikTok. Let's see. It didn't pull up that way. There we go. And it looks like you got two of them. Which one we going to roll with? Let's go with Acts 2:17. And it says, and it shall come to pass that in the last days, said Yahweh, this is where we at, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. You hear that? So everybody's getting dreams now. The women of our nation, the men of our nation. So she probably couldn't break it down scripturally, her dream, but the Lord had her to put it on the video so that we can get it and interpret and break it down. And I could tell her, if she's around me, like, you dreamed of Jeremiah 30:7. That's what your dream was. And I could show her through the Bible everything the Most High showed her. You know? So this Jeremiah 30:7, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. So this ain't happened yet. The Most High said that none is like this day. It says, even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So that's why her dream, she felt calm. The Lord said, you know, you all right, you good. You know, because the whole flock is going to be saved out of this. This coming event is for the 2/3. That's why it's called Jacob's trouble. Because in this event, Esau going to come down with full wrath. I'm talking about hot, mad. You can already see it. Like, Jake can't even walk through his neighborhood without getting harassed. Which shows you that Esau is really about to, you know, he's fed up with Jake. You know, I say Jake, they're short for Jacob. Talking about the children of Israel. So the devils, and how they're going to do is they're going to use their military. Because the police force, I believe they're going to be disbanded or assimilated. It's going to be military. They're going to come with tanks MRAPs, Jeeps with 50 cal on the back, M16s, AR-15s, military shotguns, RPGs, C4 explosives. Everything Esau got, he's going to use it. He's going to attack the people. And they're going to round everybody up into these camps. And if you don't take the MOTB, the mark of the beast, Esau is going to seek to unalive you. If you don't have the Spirit of the Lord working with you, their hedge of protection, you're not going to make it through this. I don't give a damn how good you prep for it. Because this devil's military is going to be, it's going to be robotic. He's going to have drones, Terminators, all kinds of stuff. That's why I said no day is like it. Because this devil is at his peak of technology. He has artificial intelligence to keep everybody on file in the metric system. You're going to see people spliced with DNAs of animals, super troops. These devils got that. Stuff you thought was like science fiction and movies, this devil going to bring it out. And he going to use it to attack the nation of the children of Israel, us. And a lot of people going to fall out when they see a big old giant robot, a Terminator, talking about show me your ID. Or you see a dude that looks like a werewolf, or spliced with a bear, or just, whatever. They're already splicing DNA. So you best believe they got super troops, Yasharallah. Best believe they got them. And Jay gonna fall out when they see that, because they thought they was make-believe. They thought they was just movie stuff. But Jake's already getting visions of it. So, let's get to another precept. Esau gonna round people up, and he's gonna do it through his military. And this is Psalms 37:12. It says, the wicked plotted against the just, and gnashed upon him with his teeth. Back in the day, when you got a military, or you running up on somebody, say, hey, man, don't mess with me, I'm armed to the teeth. Let's talk about your weaponry. You put some food in your mouth, and you chew it on with your teeth, you're destroying it. Let's talk about military might right there. The Lord is saying right there through King David. He said, the wicked plotted against the just. Who's the just? The children of Israel, particularly the hopeful elect. That's the just. Who's the wicked? Esau, Edom, so-called white nation. They're plotting right now. Project 2025, that's a plot. King Alfred, that's a plot. Rex 84, that's a plot, man. These military exercises, that's a plot that these devils are going to implement in due time. As a matter of fact, Donald Trump, 1798 Aliens Enemies Act, that's a plot. This devil said if he get in, that's the first thing he going to do. So, stuff is like reality is about to really hit a lot of people in their face real hard. Because this stuff is happening. And then, people talk about, oh, no, they're not going to do that. I'm about to show another clip. They're setting up FEMA camps right here in people's faces. They're trying to say, oh, it's for this. It's for the good. But we already know what they're for. So I'm going to play the clip. I want to say it's North Carolina. We're going to watch it. And they got a FEMA camp set up. And there's many more, but we got footage on this one, though. Some Edomite woman went and showed it. And check it out, Yasharallah.
And we are approaching a massive installation. We actually got some drone footage of this the other day. And it's a camp that popped up in a matter of days. We actually stopped by some of the locals that live around here. And we were asking about it, and they said it's a FEMA camp, and it's being leased. It's property that belongs to a trucking company, they thought. It's owned by the Smoky Park LLC. I'm going to flip the camera around here in a minute. But it's got armed guards. And it is a massive installation that literally, according to the residents that live around here, that have eyes on it because they overlook this property, it popped up in a matter of days. They've got climate-controlled trucks and trailers, I should say. It's pretty well organized. It's got one entrance in and one entrance out. So we're walking in and we're going to ask them live who they are, what they're doing here. Are they under government contract? Is it FEMA? And they're putting a tornado shelter in here, apparently. Got a delivery. So stick with us. We're going to figure out what's going on. Maybe I can slide in with this truck. They won't see me. Ann Vandersteel with Steel News.
Okay.
I'm live right now, and I'm just wanting to find out what y'all are doing here and who's organizing and who's actually got the property under lease.
Okay. Give me 1 second, and I'll go ahead and just get some supervisor to come out here and speak to you.
Okay. Are you guys private security?
Yes, ma'am.
You are? Who's your contract with?
Strategic Security Corps.
And who do they contract with? Do you guys know who your contractor is?
We'll be able to answer all your questions for you. Who'd you say you're with, ma'am?
Steel News?
Roger. I'm Shaw, executive producer. Come on up. Come on up. All right, let's come out and speak with you guys, ma'am.
Okay.
Where's that?
I guess I've never seen a tornado shelter mobile like that. That's interesting. You ever...
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. You are Daniel Dale?
I am not Daniel Dale.
Oh, you're not?
No, Daniel Dale's back here.
Okay.
My name's Josh Ward.
Hi, Josh.
Hi.
Ann Vandersteel.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This is my producer, Sean.
Hey, Sean. Nice to meet you.
We're with Steel News. We have been on the ground for the last couple of weeks, wondering what it is y'all are doing, and because FEMA's had, you know, they said they were pulling out because of militia and stuff, which that was debunked. So we just want to get the truth out because people are kind of like all over the place.
Understood. Yes.
You know?
Yes, definitely understandable. We are definitely not pulling out. We are actually building this for our responders,
Okay.
For FEMA responders, other federal agencies. We have several of these sites around the area
Okay.
to help volunteer agencies as well that need lodging that are coming in to help the survivors in the local area for the operation.
And so how many responders will you house here, and how long do you think your response will be?
We're building this to come up to 700 people.
Okay.
And right now, how long it's going to be, we are unsure.
Okay.
It's really unknown number for us.
Are the contractors that are, or the FEMA people that'll be here, are they working on infrastructure? What are their tasks, their job tasks?
Just a large area of tasks. Working with individual survivors, working public assistance projects, just working with state and local personnel as well. There's no one set responsibility that they're focused on here.
Okay, so I actually was trying to find the contract in SAMS for you guys to figure out how you guys, and we couldn't find the contract, so what would I look for in the SAMS system to find this contract for this property and this camp that's gone up?
I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
Okay.
It was through, we do have contracts, standing contracts for these, that we then do task orders off of. So I will have to get back to you if I can get your name and number.
That would be amazing.
We'd be happy to get that back.
There has been so much information that, you know, has unfortunately been bad on you guys, making you guys look bad.
Right.
What is it you want to relay to the public to clear up any misconceptions they may have that FEMA's not on the ground, FEMA left because of militia, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And we've talked to a lot of people in all around these hills, and they haven't seen FEMA. They've said, in fact, yesterday one of the fire departments said, hey, we've had contact, but we haven't seen them, and that was it. So what do you want to relay?
So what I want to relay from my side, which is the responder side, you know, we haven't left. We know that there are additional FEMA employees coming in to support the local area. And for those that are saying that they haven't seen them yet, I know they're coming. It takes a while to build something like this.
Yeah.
We did not want to bring responders in and, you know, have them become part of the problem. So we needed to ensure that there was infrastructure set up for them before they go around.
Right. Okay. And lastly, your guards are very polite, but is there a reason they're all armed?
At just standard protocol.
That is standard protocol?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the first one I've seen with, this many guys kind of around. So
Yep. No, standard protocol when we have security, they always come in armed.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, do y'all smell bullshit, y'all, Sherrod? I know I smell bullshit on that. He just looked like a bullshit-ass Edomite, you know, doing a bunch of lying. And she better thank the Lord that she's an Edomite, because I had a feeling if that was an Eve trying to get information, they'd pull them guns on her, probably beat her up. You know, they just sure they handle their own with tender love and care. So they say they're going to house up to 700 people. They're talking about FEMA agents to do, I guess, to clean the place up, which I don't believe none of that. I believe they're going to come in and they're going to clear it out. And they're going to probably throw the people in that camp. Up to 700 people. That's a lot of people, Yashara. And there's going to be many more to come up. She said they threw that camp up in a couple days. So that shows you that, man, Esau can really get these camps, like stuff can really accelerate really, really quickly. They can get these camps up. We already know they got camps already going. They could set more up. And the camps, and I'm going to speculate through the spirit right now. I believe the camps are temporary holding spots where they interrogate you, try to coerce you into taking the MOTB. And if you take the MOTB, then they'll probably bust you out to a 15-minute city, what they call smart cities, and there you'll be whatever they want to do with you. But they're going to cash you out of our homes. These homes we living in right now, we're not going to be able to stay in them. Esau going to run you up out of there. You don't believe me? Let's get the scriptures. Because there you're going to either have to stay in a FEMA camp or you're going to stay in a smart city. That's going to be the future Esau Edom's kingdom that he, envisions in his mind. We already know the Lord going to blow all that up, but that's Esau's plans is what he wants to do. Because as Klaus Schwab said, you will own nothing to be happy. So they won't home ownership. So you won't be owning your own home. Everybody will be in little bitty cubicles. Because that's how Esau want to do it. What I want. Right here. 2nd Esdras 16 and 70. For there should be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Insurrection is coming. People are about to rebel against this dictatorship that's coming up, this new one world system. They're going to rebel against that. Verse 71. They should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. That's how these troops are going to be. They're going to be like madmen, these UN troops, peacekeepers, FEMA, the military branches, probably National Guard, Army, Marines. They're going to be like madmen. Like, they're going to run you out your house, gun bunch you. You can't just be standing in your house. They're going to run you up out of there. And here's what it tell you that in verse 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. They're going to put everybody in camps. When you go into the camps, they're going to give you the opportunity. Either you're going to take the MOTB or we're going to put a bullet in your head and put your butt in a body bag. They got coffins, body bags ordered up by the millions. And they're going to, like how the Lord is sorting and fouling things, he going to do it through Esau, even so-called white man. That's how he going to sort and foul stuff. So Esau think he doing something different, but really he's doing the will of Yahweh Bashiach Shah. And we got to be tried. What it means to be tried, we got to be tested. The Lord is about to test our faith by using Esau Edom in his military. Because they're going to have all the military might. They're going to put the gun to your head. Hey, you better take this micro CHIP or else. And that's how they're going to do it. So you're going to see a lot of people buckle when they get their gun to their head. They're going to take it. They say that's how Esau going to try to do it. He's going to force you. He's going to try to force you by force of taking it. You can't live in society without having it because the money is going to crash. It's going to go digital. So you got to have that. People still going to resist against that. So he's going to come straight military. Take this MOTB or take a bullet in your head. And our faith going to be so strong. So we're going to be like, pull the trigger, dude. I'm not taking your micro CHIP. I know what that is. It's a badge of dishonor. I'm not about to dishonor my power by taking that. So if you want to fill me up with bullets, so be it. That's what we're going to find out if we're part of the hopeful elect or not. Because if you're part of the hopeful elect, the Lord, if you're a man, your spiritual power might kick in. Their guns might jam up. They might not be able to find you. You might get away. It's going to be something to where you're going to escape. And when we escape, we're going to know it's through the power of Yahweh Bashem Shah why we got out of that. The Lord going to prove himself. But for us, we got to hold strong on our end. We got to say, hell no. I'm not taking the MOTB. Like you might get in the camp, they're going to be torturing you. They might be hitting your hand with a hammer. Take the MOTB. Take it right now. They call it Neuralink. They're probably going to call the other one NFC chip or whatever, whatever name they got for it. They're probably going to hit your head with a hammer or put the gun to your loved one's head. Take it. I'm blow her away. Might be, this is all kind of torture tactics, man. Just think of it. They might do it because they want us to take it. They want us to bow down and take it like twisting somebody's arm. doing that little Saint Uncle stuff, want you to submit. That's how they gonna do it. We gotta be strong, Yasharala. We gotta be like, hey, we might take some pain, you know? We might see some real horrific things. We gotta hold strong. Because this is gonna be real, real heavy. And that's something we should all be thinking about in these latter days. You know, what you gonna do when Esau got that gun to your head? Talking about, you know, they might slide the syringe in your face, punch your hand, or, you know, or my soldier over there gonna pull that trigger. And you gotta put the scenario in your head, like, what are you gonna do when that time hits? You know, build yourself up, build your confidence up, build your spirit up. Because, hey, you gotta be ready to die for this truth. And that's why this thing goes in edification, you know, building you up. So that way, when it comes time for that ultimate test, you can be strong. Like, man, I knew I was gonna be in this situation. Let me hold strong. Let me hold true. Especially for us, Akim, the brothers in this truth, man. We don't put in too much work to bow down to Esau, man. Way too much work. So we got to be ready to, you know, put our lives on the line, because that's all Esau can do is take your life from you. At the end of the day, and those that die in Hamashiach rise first during the resurrection. So there's really no lose with the Lord. So you might as well hang strong. You know, think of the three holy children. They got tossed in that hot furnace, man. Yahushua, he going to show us that he loves us in this moment. And that's how I look at it, Yasharallah. So we got to do our part and hold up tough, man. Be that example. Like, I'm not about to bow down to you, Esau. I know what that is. I know what you're doing. I know what this is all about. That's why wisdom, knowledge, and understanding should give us ability in these times. We know what we're dealing with. We know what's coming. 2/3 don't. You know, they heard it, but they discarded it. Man, they ain't going to do that to us. The white man is not that bad, man. You just filled with hate. You know, that's what they saying. Till Esau do it. And you think they got you think they built up to resist this? Hell nah. They gonna ask for that micro CHIP so quick to get them little cricket pad and get on that bus quickly. Because they're all about comfort. They don't know about the discomforts that's coming. They don't know about Jacob's trouble, how like vicious it's gonna be. They don't know Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's true nature. We do. And I'm up here doing this lesson now to let you know this is a scenario we all gonna be faced with. Revelation 13 chapter tells us that. So this is something to ponder on and think of. What are we gonna do when we're put in that moment? That's something you should always ponder on. So when it happens, it ain't gonna be a shock to your system. You know, we ain't gonna be, oh my God, I can't believe Esau doing this to me. We're gonna be like, man, I knew you was gonna do this. And like, when you so confident in the situation, it might scare Esau. Esau be like, hold up, man, this Jake is too calm and confident. Like, they gonna be scared. Like, what do you know we don't know? Why are you not scared? And we're gonna be like, shit, I knew you was gonna do this. I knew this. This foretold in my book you was gonna do me like this. So, hey, I'm not gonna take you MOTB, so what's it gonna be? You know, and tell Esau that. Be bold in his face and tell him that. Like, I'm not afraid what you gonna do, man. And then have the faith that Yahushua got your back. Get ready to see a miracle. Get ready to see power. You know, Yahushua might make it where they just start getting sick all of a sudden. They get the coughing and can't even aim right. You know? We just never know how the Lord gonna save us, but we just know that he is gonna save us up out of this. That's the faith we gotta have. Like, it's gonna kick in. Cause I'm anticipating this, Yasharallah. Cause I'm like, the standard ain't gonna be lifted up to Esau jump on us. So I'm ready for Jacob's trouble. Cause I'm ready to get up out of here. I'm tired of this mundane type of living. This whack type of living in Esau's system is real repetitive and is vexing. Cause I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired of having to deal with Esau. You know, being cordial with him, act like I want to deal with him. I don't like this way of living. I'm ready for the next phase, and it ain't gonna happen until Esau Edom jumps on us with his military. So I'm anticipating this event. Like, man, I wish it would happen yesterday. You know? So I just want to put it out there, Yasharallah, like, hey, our men and women are having dreams and visions of Jacob's trouble. The camps is being set up. Things have been set up for Jacob's trouble. And it's about to happen real soon, man. Especially if this election goes to pass. Things is really going to turn up. If we even have an election. Because things could turn up in the next couple of days, man. There's so many events happening that it's hard to even keep up. So, with that being said, man, I hope this is edifying. I want to say Kwam Yashar Allah and stay locked in because Yahweh Shah is quickly on the way. Shalom.